we take a look at Tim Critchell's 1996 ARCA supercar and a bunch of other cars out here. I'm Nate Pennington, and I want to welcome you to the 1995 door closer here at KilKare Raceway. And I can't believe it. It seems like just yesterday that I was announcing the KilKare season opener. We got a lot of exciting racing action tonight for you as we look at a beautiful sunset. Mother Nature has decided to smile on us tonight and give us a beautiful sunset. We also take a look at the KilKare People Mover that runs here each and every Friday night, taking the kids and families over to the pit area and showing them around. We'll be seeing some scenes, some shots from the People Mover here in just a few minutes. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank some people who have helped us out. Of course, I'd like to thank the Chrysler family, Barbara and Richard Chrysler, and the entire Chrysler family for allowing us to come in here each and every week and videotape their races. I'd like to thank all the KilKare crews, specifically Mark Mitchell, Dan Hammond, Chris Moore, and now we're down on the People Mover in the pit area. There's Jeff Volts. And as I said before, this People Mover every Friday night before the races start, while hot laps are going on, you and your family can come down in the pit area free of charge with your admission ticket and see the pit area as we take a look at some of the cars that are here for the KilKare Cruise in this weekend. KilKare Cruise, Crowder's KilKare Cruise runs Friday and Saturday night every weekend in September, every door closer weekend, basically the same weekend as the drag strip ET bracket finals. All the drag racers over in Indianapolis racing for their final awards for the year, and KilKare Cruise moves in, takes over the whole facility, and a lot of beautiful cars out here. KilKare Speedway Victory Lane is where all the drivers hope they will get as we see some track preparation going on. The track trucks out there keeping the track clean and dry. The track buggy also traveling around the track, and the sun is setting and giving us a beautiful sunset here at KilKare Raceway.
Brett Moore Jr. at 998 at second. Rich Stalin at 964. Number one, welcome to KilKare Speedway.
All right, Pro Stocks are up for their first heat race. It's John Lober and Gary Williams. And then it's the 67 of Steve Rickard, and the 32 of Jerry Johns Jr. 34 is David Sewell, 28 Gene Stump, 22 Tom Randolph, 1 Jerry Johns, 99 Chuck McClure, and the 92 of John Mashashevsky. And I said first heat race, this is the only heat race for the Pro Stocks tonight. White flag comes out, we should get green flag next time by. And my apologies to Jim Robinson. I called him Gary Williams earlier. That's Jim Robbins in the 15 machine outside of John Lober on the front row, so it's John Lober and Jim Robbins. We'll bring them down for the start of this 6-lap heat race.
Once again, 6 laps is the distance here, 6 racing laps.
Green flag flies and we are racing. They're side by side as they go into turns 1 and 2. Now Lober with a slight advantage, and Steve Rickard looking underneath Lober and Jim Robbins, making it 3 wide down the back straightaway. And here comes Steve Rickard in the 67 machine. Some cars together over in turn 2. Jerry Johns spinning, and that'll bring out a caution flag.
The back end of Tom Randolph's number 22 went very high before the car slammed driver's side first into the outside concrete wall. yellow flag with 3 laps complete. And Dave Sewell wins. Jerry John Sr. is in number 1. John Matuszewski. 15 cars, Jim Robbins. 99 of Chuck Stewart. And 28 James Nelson.
3 laps completed, 3 laps down, 3 laps to go. Steve Rickert, Dave Sewell, Jerry John, and John Matuszewski, your top 4 cars. Rickert leads it through turns 1 and 2. Slight advantage about 2 car lengths now on the 34 machine of Dave Sewell. And the number 1 of Jerry John runs 3rd. White flag, 1 more lap to go for your leader, car number 67, Steve Rickert. Dave Sewell runs in 2nd. And as they come through turns 3 and 4 and out of 4, Steve Rickert will win it. Dave Sewell will finish 2nd, Jerry John's 3rd. John Matuszewski brings home 4th. Once again, your winner, car number 67, Steve Rickert. Modified heat rate is up next. Donnie Jackson on the pole. Outside of him, the 15 of Toby Alfrey. And it's the 31 of Don Fleming Jr. 88 is Dan Williams. 3, Jerry Stapleton. And the 55 of Fred Poole. White flag comes out. 1 more lap. It will be to green flag racing. Down the back straightaway now, side by side. They bring it down slowly. Coming into turn 3. Pick up the accelerator. Into turn 4. Green flag flies and we are racing. Jerry Stapleton is your leader. Donnie Jackson runs in 2nd. Don Fleming Jr. 3rd. And Fred Poole rounding out the top 4 cars. White flag, one more lap to go for your leader, car number 3, Jerry Stapleton. Donnie Jackson still holding down that second position. And your winner, car number 3, Jerry Stapleton. Finish your second, Donnie Jackson. Third, Don Fleming Jr. And Fred Poole rounds out the top 4. Once again, your winner, car number 3, Jerry Stapleton. Heat race number 2 for the modifieds. Car number 58, Ralph Harrod. The 77 of Brian Duncan. In the second row, 22, Tom Randolph. 27, Dick Dunleavy Jr. 67, Steve Rickard. 87 is John Fitzgerald. And then the 2 of Rusty Stroop. White flag comes out. We'll get a green flag next time by the stripe.
Once again, 8 laps is the distance, 8 racing laps.
Ralph Harrod, Brian Duncan, Tom Randolph, and Dunleavy having some problems. And they come down and no green flag as Dunleavy having some problems. And suddenly he's not out there for the heat race. There he is. He's stopped over there on the back straightaway. I don't know what happened with the car, but Dunleavy having some problems even before the heat race started. It was announced that Dick Dunleavy Jr. And what we're hearing now is the car will not stay in gear. So Dick Dunleavy having his problems here tonight as the white flag comes out for this heat race, and we'll get the green flag next time by the stripe.
And for those of you looking for great shots of your favorite cars and stars, Earl Isaac's photography with us here tonight at KilKare Speedway. Making the stop on the tower and said 8 half-price sale tonight on KilKare drivers only. That's KilKare drivers only, but half price for great shots of your favorite cars and stars. Plus many other photos and some grab bags down there as well. And a photography. KilKare stand always this Friday night. Pick up the latest in racing news.
And Dunleavy still having his problems as he is still very slow, much slower than the rest of the field. Now he'll take up his spot at the back of the field. And we should get a green flag here momentarily.
Season highlights taken from Pennington production.
Green flag flies, and we are racing. Brian Duncan, your early leader. Ralph Harrod runs in second. Good battle for the third position. Tom Randolph on the inside, and now slipping back a little bit on the outside is John Fitzgerald. Lee Raymond right in there, and so is Rusty Stroop in the 2 machine. Right before the beginning of that race, we heard Dick Roberts mention and talk about the KilKare Speedway season highlights tape. Well, we hadn't planned on putting one together, really. It's been a couple years since we put together a highlights reel like that. If you're interested in something like that, let us know, give us a call, and we will see what we can do as far as putting one together. If we get enough orders for it, we'll definitely put one together, but we have to know what your fans want. So if you want a season highlights tape, all the best racing action, and actually this would probably be a tape from the last 2 years, and it would include racing action from KilKare, Columbus Motor Speedway, Winchester Speedway, and KilKare Dragway. So it would be a highlights reel of everything from Penstroke Productions. If you think you might be interested in something like that, give us a call, let us know, and we'll try to get that together for you. Brian Duncan, still your leader. 58 Ralph Harrod runs in second. 22 Tom Randolph third. 67 Lee Raymond fourth. And Rusty Stroop holding down that 5th position. And if you look real closely, you will not see the blue 27 car, Dick Dunleavy Jr., ending up taking that car to the pit area. It'll be the white flag, this time by the stripe, for your leader, car number 77, Brian Duncan. 58, Ralph Harris still runs in second. Tom Randolph, and I believe that's Lee Raymond, rounds out your top four. And your winner, car number 77, Brian Duncan. Second, Ralph Harris, Tom Randolph, Lee Raymond, and Rusty Stroop. Once again, your winner, car number 77, Brian Duncan. Beginner stock up next on the pole, car number 38, Bill Coker. Outside of him, the 27 of Mark Bethel. Then it's the 99 of Leonard Preston, 52 Mike Miller, 55 is Tyrone Tarr, 34 Leonard Preston. Randy Brenneman in the 99. Gosh, where is my brain at? There's just an all-sip and the 30 of Lori Crank. I know I missed a couple. 99 is, of course, Randy Brenneman, and the 34 is, of course, Leonard Preston. Sorry, guys. Oh, that's the 58 of Fred Moore Jr. outside the 75 of Brian Cottrell back there. That's who I missed.
And your points leader?
11 of Rick Stollard also back there. Then Justin Alsip and Lori Crank. They come out of turn 4. And the green flag flies, and we are racing once again. Mark Bethel with the early lead as they're 3 wide and banging in turn 2. Around goes Tyrone Tarr and into the wall. And we got a caution. No laps complete.
Sorry.
Green flag comes out once again, and we got a restart. They're side by side in turns 1 and 2. Still side by side down the back straightaway. Now Bethel was slightly loose down the back stretch. Bill Coker now your leader. Mark Bethel back to second. Randy Brandeman looks inside as the 52 of Mike Miller looks outside. Mark Bethel still holds down that second position. Battle is for the third place between Mike Miller and Randy Brenneman. Brenneman now with a slight advantage. He looks underneath Mark Bethel. Randy Brenneman now runs second. Brian Cottrell coming up through. He runs third. Mark Bethel continues to backpedal through the pack as Fred Moore Jr. in the 2 or 58 car, whichever way you want to call it, gets underneath him. 75 of Brian Cottrell on the 99 of Randy Brenneman now doing battle for that second position. Bill Coker in the 38 machine, still your leader. And looking 3 wide down the front straightaway. Randy Brenneman, Brian Cottrell get together. Brenneman now sideways in turns 1 and 2. Cottrell checks up to the high side. And here comes Fred Moore Jr. in the 58 machine. And now Fred Moore Jr. runs in that third position as the white flag comes out. And now Bill Coker slides high. Randy Brenneman looks underneath through turns 1 and 2. Coker is on the outside. Brenneman on the inside. Who will it be? Randy Brenneman with the advantage. They come through turns 3 and 4. Coker taps the wall. Randy Brenneman, your winner. Fred Moore Jr. second as we got cars still spinning. And finishing third was the 75 of Brian Cottrell. What a finish. Car number 99, Randy Brenneman, your winner. late models up next. Dave Brandenburg, Wayne Watercutter. The 14 of Tom Hausfeld, 72 Gary Estes, 53 is Russ Bob, 70 Joe Hill, and out back 33 Carl Stapleton, 7 of Tim Roush, 21, 7 of Ron Poole, and the 21 of Tim Roush. 3 is Daryl Norman. Oh boy.
Third row on the inside.
Out of turns 3 and 4, they pick up the green flag and we are racing. And Joe Hill with a spin into the wall, your points leader and actually this year's late model points champion. Joe Hill going out on the hook, and that car is badly damaged. Joe Hill having already clinched the point championship, and not a way he wanted to see his season end for sure. Complete restart. Dave Brandenburg, Wayne Watercutter, Tom Hausfeld, Gary Estes, Russ Bob, and Carl Stapleton, your top 6 cars. And the green flag comes back out. We are racing. They're side by side through turns 1 and 2. Now Brandenburg with the slight advantage going into turns 3 and now 4. Car number 2, Dave Brandenburg, your leader. Wayne Watercutter looks underneath. Brandenburg slams the door going into turn 1. Brandenburg, your leader. Wayne Watercutter runs in second. Third is Tom Hausfeld. Russ Bob running in fourth. Still your leader, Wayne Watercutter running in second. Tom Hausfeld still holds down that third position. Watercutter trying to find a way around the 2 machine of Dave Brandenburg. White flag comes out. One more lap for your leader, car number 2, Dave Brandenburg. Wayne Watercutter holding down that second position. And your winner, car number 2, Dave Brandenburg. Wayne Watercutter second. Tom Hausfeld finishes third. And fourth will be Carl Stapleton. Once again, your winner, car number 2, Dave Brandenburg. Mini stocks up next on the pole. Car number 23, Dick Alfrey. The 8 of Red Harvey Jr. 25 is Mike Risley. 2 is Randy Donahue. 18, Tim Hare. 6, Ron Wells. 28, Larry Felix. 19 is Jeff Wickman. Now back there's Jeff Foltz's machine. Back out 61, Jim Carter. 01, Gene Prace. Jeff Foltz back out in his familiar red number 24, and obviously he has clinched the title of track champion for the mini stocks. Green flag comes out, we are racing. Red Harvey Jr., your early leader. Dick Alfrey and Randy Donahue battle side by side for second. Ron Wells runs in the 4th position. 3 wide coming through turn 4. And Jeff Foltz riding that extreme high line. Foltz now 4th as he looks to the high side of the Dick Alfrey, Randy Donahue battle. Foltz now runs in 3rd position as Alfrey slips back. Randy Donahue in 2nd. Your leader is still the Red Harvey Jr. machine. Jeff Foltz, car number 24, runs in third. Now Jeff Foltz looks to the high side of Randy Donahue through turn 1 and into the inside and in turn 2. Jeff Foltz, car number 24, applying the pressure. Now looking down the inside, down the front straightaway, but Randy Donahue slams the door in turn 1. White flag comes out. One more lap for your leader, Red Harvey Jr. Running in second is the 2, Randy Donahue. Third is Jeff Foltz. And coming down to the checkered flag one more time through turn 4. Red Harvey Jr., your winner. For second, I'm not sure. No doubt about your winner, car number 8, Red Harvey Jr. Stock's up next on the pole, car number 14, last year's track champion, John Campbell. 98 is Gary Seitz. 28, Danny Suffren. 34, Dave Ellis. 40, Eddie Simpson. 21, Brian Coleman. 69, Jeff Isbell. And 10, Arliss Williams. And out back, I'm not quite sure. Get a quick enough look at that car. Oh, and the green flag comes out, and we got cars spinning already. Gary Seitz, Eddie Simpson. Spin. Harley Jenkins was the car out back. Of course it was. Sorry about that, Harley. Green flag comes out again, and we are back to racing. John Campbell, car number 14, your early leader. The 28 of Danny Suffren now runs second. 34, Dave Ellis back to third. Isbell and Coleman battle for that fourth position. Now Jeff Isbell runs fourth. John Campbell, your leader. Danny Suffren all over him like a cheap suit. Dave Ellis runs third. Jeff Isbell looking to the inside in fourth. Campbell still your leader in the 14 machine. White flag, one more lap to go for your leader, car number 14, John Campbell. 28, Danny Suffren runs third. The second, Dave Ellis runs third, and Jeff Isbell still holding down that fourth position. Down the backstretch one last time. And your winner will be car number 14, John Campbell. Danny Suffren, Dave Ellis, and Jeff Isbell round out the top four. Once again, your winner, car number 14, John Campbell. Figure eight's up next. 27, Art Hartley. 57, Chris Popple. 13 is Francis Jenkins. 31, Junior Ross. 3, Tim Jenkins. 30, Lori Crank. The 4 of Harley Jenkins. 72 of Mark Estep is the car I missed. Junior Ross, car number 31, sideways, and he needs to finish, have a good finish in this race as the points battle is really tight in the figure eights. Mark Estep running in second. Junior Ross holding down that first position in points. First position in the race is Chris Bachbach, car number 57. Now running second, I believe, is the 3 of Tim Jenkins. And Art Hartley runs in fourth. Excuse me, Art Hartley now runs in fourth. Harley Jenkins runs third. Tim Jenkins is your second place car, and Chris Bachbach is your leader. Junior Ross right into the side of Johnny Crank's 30 machine. Junior Ross, car number 31, has his work cut out for him as he needs to get up and around 72 of Mark Estep, or he is in danger of losing the points battle. And the Jenkins boys get together, Tim Jenkins and Harley Jenkins. Harley runs in second now. Tim Jenkins runs third. And we got a red flag for a car, fire out of a car, out on the backstretch of the track. No, I take it back. That was for the Johnny Crank machine, who had not found the fire quite yet in turn one and was sitting in a precarious position. We moved that car, and we're back to racing. Chris Bachbach still your leader. Harley Jenkins running in second. Now Tim Jenkins takes us over that second position momentarily. And Harley Jenkins battles back through the North Loop. Tim Jenkins now pulls off the track. Tim Jenkins, car number 3, is out of it. Harley Jenkins is in second. And I believe Mark Estep runs third, but I'm not sure. And we got fire coming out of the car, the 3 car of Tim Jenkins. Tim Jenkins is out of the car, but there was some flames from underneath the car. And we almost never, ever have any problems, any red flags or any caution flags in a figure 8 race. And now we've had 2. Chris Bachbach, your leader. Mark Estep runs second. Arliss Williams runs for third. And Junior Ross runs fourth. And it's time to get Nate some new lips as these are wearing out. Now Junior Ross, I believe, has to finish in front of Mark Estep. Now I'm not sure about that to clinch the points championship. I think he has to finish in front of Mark Estep, but I'm not sure. One thing I am sure about, and that's your leader, car number 57, Chris Bachbach. Running in second is the 72 Mark Estep. 10, Arliss Williams. 31 is Junior Ross. Your leader, Chris Bachbach, almost buys it at the crossroads. Excellent piece of driving by your leader as he almost hit Art Hartley in the 27 machine. Speaking of people I wanted to thank, I was thanking people at the top of the show. Some more people that I want to thank. I want to thank all the people who have purchased videotapes this season, and especially those who bought the tapes each and every week. Special thanks to people like Nella Lewis, Jeff Isbell, the Tim Roush racing team. and many, many others. My wife handles the sales, and she really knows who's buying the tapes each and every week. I know Justin Alston in the beginner street stock bought quite a few of our tapes, and so is Brian Cottrell and Fred Moore Jr. I don't want to forget anybody because I don't want anybody coming up to me and saying, hey, how come you didn't thank me on the videos? There's quite a few of you, and you've made 1995 a very successful season for Pennstroke Productions, and we thank each and every one of you. We feel that by offering a quality product that at a fair price, that the people, the drivers and teams and fans will support us, and that has certainly worked. We're quite pleased with the product we are putting out, and we hope you are too. Now Mark Estep and Junior Ross battle side by side. Arliss Williams runs second, runs second, and then Mark Estep will finish third, and Junior Ross finishes fourth. Now I'm not sure about the points championship. Your winner though is Chris Pawpaw in the 57 machine. Car number 57 is Chris Pawpaw, car number 57. Once again, your winner. And I was listening to what Dick Roberts said there, and what he said was, your points champion for 1995 is the car number 31 of Junior Ross. Way to go, Junior. And the winner of the race, once again, car number 57, Chris Pawpaw. As we look down into the winner's circle, you see Chris Pawpaw down there in the KilKare Speedway victory lane. And we look at a few of the crowds around here. We'd like to remind you once again that not only does Pennstroke Productions videotape here at KilKare Speedway, but at Columbus Motor Speedway, selected races at Winchester Speedway, and KilKare Dragway. Midwest's finest video racing series, Pennstroke Productions. Now our second feature of the night, the Pure Stocks on the pole. John Campbell outside of him, Dave Ellis in car number 34. Then it's the 28 of Danny Suffren, 69 is Jeff Isbell, 40 Eddie Simpson, then the 4 of Harley Jenkins, 21 is Brian Coleman. I believe now with the start of the race, it's safe to say that Jeff Isbell, car number 69, is this year's track champion for the Pure Stocks. Jeff Isbell. White flag comes out. One more lap, we'll be back to green flag racing. And I don't think we'll be back to a start as these guys are being real anxious tonight. White flag this time. We should get a green flag next time by the stripe.
And we'll see the green this time around.
Last race of the season, everybody's really anxious. They come out of turns 3 and 4. They pick up the throttle. Looking good so far. Green flag comes out. John Campbell, your leader. 34, Dave Ellis runs second. 10, Arliss Williams runs third. Excuse me, 28, Danny Suffren runs third. 10 of Arliss Williams runs fourth. Sorry about that, Danny. Jeff Isbell trying to find a way around the 21 of Brian Coleman back in the pack there. As your leader, car number 14, John Campbell, has about a 5-car length lead on the 34 of Dave Ellis. Danny Suffern still runs in third. The 10 of Arliss Williams runs fourth. Eddie Simpson holding down that fifth position as Brian Coleman goes to work on him. Now Suffern looks to the inside of Dave Ellis down the front straightaway into turns 1 and 2. Suffern has to back out of it as Dave Ellis slams the door. And now, side by side for second position, it's Danny Suffern on the inside, Dave Ellis on the outside. Suffern with a slight advantage down the back straightaway now. Dave Ellis falls back to that third position as Danny Suffern takes it over into the side of Arliss Williams. Arliss Williams sideways. He spins into the infield. Car number 10, Arliss Williams. And no caution. No caution. As Arliss Williams gets going. Here comes your leader, John Campbell. Then it's Danny Suffern, Dave Ellis, Eddie Simpson, Brian Coleman, and Jeff Isbell, Harley Jenkins. Arliss Williams. Almost a lap down. As he finally gets that car going, or is a lap down now. It does appear that John Campbell got around him. So Arliss Williams a lap down. 20, Danny Suffern runs second. Dave Ellis runs third. Your leader and sliding through turn 2. John Campbell in the 14 machine. As I said before, John Campbell last year's track champion in the pure stocks, and Jeff Isbell was the track champion for the beginner street stocks in 1994. And for the first time in a long, long time, we got gray zone racing out there on the Speedway. At least 2/3 of it. The other car, Jim Chamberlain, the green and white number 25 car that campaigned here. And Harley Jenkins with a spin, who Jim Chamberlain was the track champion in the figure eights. And white flag, one more lap to go for your leader, John Campbell. So gray zone racing back out on the track in this pure stock heat race. And your winner, car number 14, John Campbell. In second will be Danny Suffern, Dave Ellis, Eddie Simpson, Brian Coleman, and here comes your track champion, car number 69, Jeff Isbell. So the winner is last year's track champion, John Campbell. And then the winner of the championship is his gray zone racing buddy, Jeff Isbell. So car number 14, John Campbell, your winner. Modified's up next. Car number 2, Rusty Stroop on the pole. 55, Fred Poole. 58, Ralph Harrod. 87, John Fitzgerald. 77, Brian Duggan. 67, Lee Raymond. 27, Dick Dunleavy Jr. 22, Tom Randolph. 88, Dan Williams. 3, Jerry Stapleton. 15, Toby Alfrey. 31, Don Fleming Jr. And out back, car number 72, Donnie Jackson. A lot of 7s. 7 being a popular number, at least in the secondary sense, as a lot of these cars are picking 7s for their second number. White flag did come out, and we should get green flag next time by the stripe.
The 31, Don Fleming Jr. And 72, Donnie Jackson. 20, racing left.
Green flag flies and we are racing. Your early leader is the 2 of Rusty Stroop. 55 Fred Poole runs second. 87 John Fitzgerald runs third. Dick Dunleavy Jr. has clinched the track championship in the modifieds. Dick Dunleavy Jr., your 1995 modified track champion now. Let's see what he can do in the race. Remember, he had those problems with the car jumping out of gear in the heat race. So we're going to see if the 27 machine is up to full song. Your leader is still Rusty Stroop. 55 Fred Poole runs second. 87 of John Fitzgerald runs third. No, that's 67 of Lee Raymond. The 87 of John Fitzgerald runs fourth. 22 Tom Randolph in the fifth position. Looks to the high side of Fitzgerald now as Fitzgerald slides through 4. And here comes Dick Dunleavy Jr. Up front, we got a battle going on. As we look at the John Fitzgerald, Tom Randolph machines. We go up to front as Rusty Stroop, Fred Poole, and Lee Raymond battle at it. Fred Poole and Lee Raymond now side by side for that second position. Car spinning down the front straightaway. That is the 67 of Lee Raymond, your third place car, as he spins across the front straightaway and down into the infield. Line up on the restart. 2 Rusty Stroop, 55 Fred Poole, 87 John Fitzgerald, 22 Tom Randolph, 27 Dick Dunleavy Jr.
And Raymond. 6 laps are complete. The 20 laps here in the modified.
Green flag comes out and we are back to racing. Dunleavy and Tom Randolph side by side now. 87 of John Fitzgerald also right there. Now Randolph looks to the high side of Fitzgerald. Dunleavy follows suit, moving to that outside groove. And now Tom Randolph gets around the 87 of John Fitzgerald. That's for third position. And Dick Dunleavy Jr. gets around for fourth. Jerry Stapleton in the 3 machine, coming up through the pack fairly nicely. Now runs in that 5th position. Second is, of course, 55 Fred Poole, and your leader is Rusty Stroop in the 2 machine. Now Stapleton underneath Dunleavy. Stapleton now runs fourth. Dunleavy back to that 5th position. Stapleton looking to the inside of Tom Randolph through turns 1 and 2. Can't quite get the job done. As your leader is still Rusty Stroop. Fred Poole runs second. This battle for the 3rd position heats up as Jerry Stapleton looks to the inside of Tom Randolph. Those cars, heavy contact down the back straightaway. Jerry Stapleton now runs 3rd. Tom Randolph back to 4th. Dick Dunleavy Jr. right there in the 5th position. Dunleavy with the move to the high side through turns 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway. They still side by side through turns 3 and 4. Randolph with the slight advantage as they come across the stripe. Still side by side all the way around the track. White flag, 1 lap to go as Fred Poole and Jerry Stapleton battle side by side for the second position. Your leader is still the Rusty Stroop machine. And your winner will be car number 2, Rusty Stroop. Second will go to Fred Poole, Jerry Stapleton third, Tom Randolph, and Dick Dunleavy Jr. finishes 5th. Once again, car number 2, Rusty Stroop. John Campbell down there in KilKare Victory Lane, signing some autographs. As we are ready to go, late model racing. The 19 of Wayne Watercutter, 21 is Tim Roush, 72 Gary Estes, 33 Carl Stapleton. The 7 of Ron Poole, outside of Ron will be the 14 of Tom Hausfeld, 2 Dave Brandenburg, and out back the 70 machine of Joe Hill, which is actually Daryl Norman's number 3.
Car, Gary Estes. Alongside the 33, Carl Stapleton.
As we take a good look at the KilKare pace truck, facing this field here tonight.
Number 14, Tom Hausfeld. And start to the back inside, car number 2, Dave Brandenburg.
White flag, 1 more lap, and we'll be to green flag racing. Watercutter, Tim Roush, Gary Estes, Carl Stapleton, Ron Poole, Tom Hausfeld. Green flag flies and we are racing. And Wayne Watercutter with a big jump. No green flag. The caution comes back out immediately.
150 bucks unit.
And there's Rusty Stroop down there in Victory Lane.
Wayne bought a ticket.
First time winner here tonight in the modifieds. As they come around the turn number 4, green flag comes out again, and no it doesn't, as Wayne Watercutter jumps the start once again. We go immediately back to caution once again.
No, yellow again. We'll restart it again.
And Wayne Watercutter upset about the call as he has been put to the tail of the field. Gary Estes will now sit on the pole. Tim Roush outside of him, Ron Poole, Carl Stapleton, Dave Brandenburg, Tom Hausfeld, and then it should be Joe Hill and Wayne Watercutter if Watercutter makes it back out before the start of this race. And now Gary Estes with a jump. And the green flag comes out. And the caution comes back out. As Wayne Watercutter is coming back out onto the track, so they're going to give him time to line back up in the field. That was the reason that time for the caution. And the green flag comes out once again, and Gary Estes this time with the jump, but I believe we will stay green. Yes, we do. Gary Estes with a good jump on the lead. Tim Roush runs in second. 7 of Ron Poole runs third right now. The 33 of Carl Stapleton and 2 of Dave Brandenburg battle for that 4th position. is your leader. Now Roush right on his back bumper in the 21 machine. Running third is Dave Brandenburg. Carl Stapleton runs fourth. Estes, Roush, and Brandenburg. As Watercutter all the way back up to fifth position and looking on the inside of Carl Stapleton. Wayne Watercutter all the way up to fifth from the tail of the field. And now Roush looks to the high side of Estes. Down the back straightaway as Wayne Watercutter looks to the inside of Carl Stapleton down the back straightaway. The 19 of Wayne Watercutter and Carl Stapleton. Now Watercutter runs in the fourth position as nothing has changed up the lead. Car number 72, Gary Estes, still your leader. The 21 of Tim Roush runs in second. The 2 of Dave Brandenburg runs third. It's still Gary Estes, Tim Roush, and we got a car spinning down the front straightaway. That's the 14 of Tom Hausfeld. And Hausfeld now too close over into turn one area, so the caution comes out for the 14 of Tom Hausfeld. They come out of turn four. The green flag flies. We are racing once again. 72, Gary Estes. 21, Tim Roush. The 2 of Dave Brandenburg. 19, Wayne Watercutter runs fourth, and Carl Stapleton holding down that fifth position. Estes with a big jump once again on the lead as the Roush machine seems to take 2 or 3 laps before it builds speed and momentum. Dave Brandenburg runs third now. Third now. And Gary Estes, car number 72, is your leader. Estes, Tim Roush, Dave Brandenburg, Wayne Watercutter, your top 4 cars. Roush now looking to the high side through turns 3 and 4 as he is closing back up on your leader, car number 72, Gary Estes. And again, right on the back bumper of Gary Estes, Tim Roush, car number 21, and Dave Brandenburg right there in the 2 machine in third. And so is Wayne Watercutter in fourth as this battle is closing up somewhat. Brandenburg now to the inside of Roush down the front straightaway. Dave Brandenburg, car number 2, side by side with Tim Roush, the 21 machine. Dave Brandenburg now takes over that second position as Tim Roush slid high through turn 4. And now Roush runs third, Wayne Watercutter fourth. And now we'll see if Brandenburg has anything to do or anything for Gary Estes in the 72 machine. More laps to go for your leader, car number 72, Gary Estes, and Brandenburg looking to the high side now down the front straightaway in the 2 machine. Dave Brandenburg now slips back just a little bit. Tim Roush also right there in third. Brandenburg wanting that lead. Gary Estes, Dave Brandenburg, Tim Roush, and Wayne Watercutter, your top 4 cars. Brandenburg slows right up on the back bumper of Gary Estes. Brandenburg, car number 2, trying to find his way around the number 72 of Gary Estes. It's Estes, Brandenburg, Roush, and Watercutter. White flag, this time by the stripe for your leader, car number 72, Gary Estes. Dave Brandenburg, Tim Roush, Wayne Watercutter, your top 4. And here he comes, out of turn 4. Your winner will be car number 72, Gary Estes. Dave Brandenburg, Tim Roush, and Wayne Watercutter rounds out your top 4. Once again, your leader, car number 72, Gary Estes.
Tickets for the 50-50, the drawing coming up.
Bostock's up next for their final feature event of the 1995 season. And they will line up this way. Jerry Johns and Gene Stump on the front row. The 67 of Steve Rickert and the 1 of Jerry Johns Sr. 99 is Chuck McClure, 34, Dave Sewell, 15, Jim Robbins, 2, John Lober. 3 is David Barnhart, 92, John Matuszewski. The 30 of Johnny Frank and the 31 of Junior Ross.
Well, will be the KilKare practice top 5. We won't know until the point.
And as they go into turns 3 and 4, coming down to the green flag. Green flag flies and we are racing. Your early leader, Jerry Johns Jr., 67, Steve Rickert, runs in second. And it's the 1 of Jerry Johns Sr. And the 99 of Chuck McClure runs in 4. Steve Rickert now looks to the high side of Jerry Johns Jr. as he was sideways as he came out of turn number 4. Now they're side by side down the back straightaway. Side by side into turn number 4 down the front straightaway. For the lead, Jerry Johns Jr. on the inside. The 6-7 of Steve Rickert on the outside. Rickert with the slight advantage now. Through turns 1 and 2 and down the back straightaway. Steve Rickert, car number 67, your new leader. Jerry Johns Jr. back to second. John Sr. runs third, and the 99 of Chuck McClure runs fourth. And right behind him, car number 34, Dave Sewell. Now Chuck McClure and Dave Sewell are battling for those points. I believe that all that Chuck McClure has to do is finish ahead of Dave Sewell, and he's clinched the point championship. And Dave Sewell must get around Chuck McClure if he's going to win it. The car of John Matuszewski spins over in turn 4. And we take a look at the winner of the late model race, Gary Estes in the 72 machine back in the KilKare victory lane.
Would have to finish 4 positions ahead of McClure.
Okay, Dave Sewell must finish 4 positions ahead of Chuck McClure to take the championship. So right now, with Chuck McClure running 4th, Dave Sewell would have to be at least 2nd if the rest of the cars stayed the same, or win the race. And Chuck McClure must finish 4th or worse. So we got a good time points battle there. And a good battle going on the track as Jerry Johns Sr. loose as he comes out of turn 4. Chuck McClure looking for a way around. Jerry Johns Jr. runs in second. And Steve Rickard still has the point with the lead. And now McClure looks to the inside of Jerry Johns Sr., who was loose coming out of turn number 2. Chuck McClure now runs in the 3rd position. Dave Sewell look inside the Jerry Johns machine down the front straightaway. Dave Sewell, car number 34. He gets underneath going into turn 1. And Dave Sewell runs 4th now. And still behind the Chuck McClure machine, car number 99. Jerry Johns Jr. still runs 2nd, and Steve Rickard still has the lead. Steve Rickard still your leader and running away with it. Running in 2nd is the Jerry Johns Jr. machine. Now the battle heats up for the 3rd position as Chuck McClure on the inside. Dave Sewell on the outside. These two battling for the points. Dave Sewell must get around and head towards the front if he has even a glimmer of hope of winning this championship. Chuck McClure just trying to keep Sewell back there. White flag, 1 lap to go. This time by the stripe for your leader, car number 67, Steve Rickard. Running in 2nd is the Jerry Johns Jr. machine. Chuck McClure runs 3rd. Dave Sewell runs 4th. They motor around the lap traffic. Your winner will be car number 67, Steve Rickard. And in 2nd will be Jerry Johns Jr., Chuck McClure, and Dave Sewell. And with that, Chuck McClure clinches the point championship. Chuck McClure, your new champion for the Pro Stocks for 1995. And Steve Rickard, car number 67, wins the door closer for the Pro Stocks. In the final beginner street stock race of 1995, And this is how they'll line up. 52, Mike Miller. 55, Tyrone Tarr. 11, Rick Stollard. 34, Leonard Preston. 28, Justin Alsop. 75, Brian Cottrell. Give you the rest of the lineup in just a moment.
2 more to go.
99, Randy Brenneman. 27, Mark Bethel. Looks like the 38 of Bill Coker out back, and the 30 of Lori Crank. White flag comes out. We'll get a green flag next time by the stripe. The green flag flies, and we are racing. Mike Miller, your early leader. Car number 11, Rick Stollard. 55, Tyrone Tarr. And Justin Alsop round out your top 4. Alsop now looks to the inside of Tarr. Down the front straightaway. Justin Alsop now runs 3rd. Stollard looks for a way around the Mike Miller machine. Mike Miller, car number 52, your leader. Mike Miller, Rick Stollard, Justin Alsop, your top 3 cars. Alsop now pulling right up on the back bumper of the Rick Stollard machine, looking for a way around. Mike Miller, Rick Stollard, Justin Alsop. Alsop into the back end of the Rick Stollard machine. Stollard spins into the infield. I don't believe there's a caution as Stollard is out of the way. We maintain green flag. Justin Alsop now runs 2nd. 52, Mike Miller holds down the lead. Rick Stollard in the infield. Cottrell to the inside of the 55 of Tyrone Tarr. Brian Cottrell, car number 75. Now he runs 3rd. Tarr back to 4th. And now Justin Alsop has caught your leader, Mike Miller. Car number 52, car number 28. They're bumper to bumper on the track. Alsop now trying to find a way around. Bill Coker almost lost it, almost hit the wall in turn 4 and almost did the same thing over turns 1 and 2. The leader's coming up on the lap traffic now. Bill Coker, Art Hartley, or excuse me, Mark Bethel. Now Alsop looks to the high side of Mike Miller down the front straightaway as Miller is looking to motor around the Bill Coker machine. Your leader's in heavy lap traffic. Mike Miller gets around the Bill Coker machine, looking for a way around Mark Bethel. Bethel riding a slightly higher line. They make it around okay and keep on going, but your first 3 cars are 1, 2, 3 on the track now. As these 2 cars in the back of the pack go back to battle. Bill Coker, Tyrone Tarr spin over in turn 2. We got another car spinning. Justin Alsop spins over in turn 4.
And the champ moves in turn 4.
That reminds me, I neglected to mention Justin Alsop just by being here tonight. has clinched the track championship for the beginner street stock. So car number 28, Justin Alsip, your 1995 beginner street stock track champion. Green flag comes out and we are back to racing. It's Mike Miller, Justin Alsip, Brian Cottrell, your top 3 cars. White flag, one more lap to go for your leader, car number 52, Mike Miller. And the last time any one of these guys can be called beginners, the last beginner street stock feature, your winner, Mike Miller, Justin Alsip, and Brian Cottrell, your top 3 cars, as Mark Bethel hits the turn 3 wall one last time as a beginner. Once again, your winner, car number 52, Mike Miller, and your champion for 1995, Justin Alsip, in the beginner street stocks. One more feature to go for 1995. And there's one of my favorite people, Jeff Isbell. Fear this, 69. And in KilKare Victory Lane, Steve Rickert, car number 67, winner of the Pro Stocks. And Mike Miller taking his Victory Lane. And the final feature of 1995 will be the mini stocks. And they'll line up this way. Mike Risley and Randy Donahue, the 8 of Red Harvey Jr. And I have to wait for the camera to pan around. I didn't catch who else. The 8 of Red Harvey Jr. Outside of Harvey is the 6 of Ron Wells. In the next row will be the 28 of Larry Felix and the 19 of Jeff Wickman. Then 01 Gene Crace, Jeff Foltz, Tim Hare. Green flag comes out. And we got a car spinning, so that's Larry Felix. Also back there is the 23 of Dick Alfrey. And we take a look at the winner, Mike Miller of the beginners stock feature for 1995, the last one for 1995. Mike Miller, the winner. Green flag comes out once again, and we are racing. Mike Risley beats them all to turn number 1, but Randy Donahue battles back in turn number 2. Red Harvey Jr. runs 3rd. And Ron Wells runs in 4th. Mike Risley still your leader. The 2 of Randy Donahue running in 2nd. Mike Risley, Randy Donahue, Red Harvey Jr. Now Ron Wells looks to the inside of the 8 machine. Ron Wells now runs 3rd, and here comes Jeff Foltz in 24. Foltz now 4th. He looks to the high side of Wells. Going into turns 3 and 4. Jeff Foltz, of course, your track champion for the mini stocks, having won something like 12 or 13 features already this year. Jeff Foltz now runs in that 3rd position, car number 24. He'll set his sights on the number 2 car, which is the 2nd car in the race, and also numbered number 2, Randy Donahue, as Jeff Foltz looks for a way around the Randy Donahue machine. Mike Risley, Randy Donahue, Jeff Foltz, top 3 cars. Gene Crace now moves into 4th in the 01 machine, putting Ron Wells back to 5th. And Crace looks to the inside of Foltz for the 3rd position. Gene Crace in 01 now runs 3rd. He looks to the inside of Randy Donahue down the back straightaway. Gene Crace, car number 01, like he was shot out of a cannon. The 01 machine now runs in the 2nd position. Jeff Foltz will get underneath Randy Donahue for 3rd. Randy Donahue continues to backpedal through the pack as Ron Wells looks underneath him. The 01 of Gene Crace looks for a way around now the Mike Risley machine, the car with the lead. Crace right on Mike Grizzly's back bumper. Crace drops back a little bit now. Volts looks to the high side. Come up on the lap car of Jim Carter. And Jeff Volts looking to the high side. He gets around Crace. And now he will put the pressure on Mike Grizzly for the lead. Jeff Volts, car number 24. Mike Grizzly, car number 25. Side by side down the front straightaway. And now your leader, car number 24, Jeff Volts. But Mike Grizzly says, come back here. You're not getting away that easy. Mike Grizzly with a little slip in turn 3 now. Volts a little sideways out of 4. Jeff Volts, car number 24, cinches down the lead. That time across the stripe. Mike Grizzly goes back to second. The 01 of Gene Crace finishes third, or holds down third. We haven't finished this one quite yet. Ron Wells, Randy Donahue battle for the 4th position. Jeff Volts, Mike Grizzly, Gene Crace, top 3 cars. White flag, one more lap to go, one more lap in the final feature of 1995. Jeff Volts is leading, good battle for that 2nd position. Mike Grizzly on the inside, Gene Crace on the outside. Your winner will be Jeff Volts. For second, it will be Mike Grizzly, I believe. Gene Crace will get third. And your winner, once again, is car number 24, Jeff Volts. Once again, I'd like to thank you for purchasing this and all of Pinstroke Productions videotapes for 1995. And keep in mind that not only does Pinstroke Productions videotape here each and every week, but at Columbus Motor Speedway, KilKare Dragway, and selected races at Winchester Speedway for the Midwest's finest video racing series, Pinstroke Productions. For my wife, Kim, my partner, Bill, and for Duchess the dog, I'm Nate Pennington. We'll see you back here in 1996 at the track.
There he is. You can call him the Dominator and then some. That's it. The 1995 season is over. We thank all of you, racers, fans, crew members, family, for all your support during the 1995 season. As it's going on in Washington, that could have a dramatic impact, please. The NASCAR Winston Racing Series 1995 season draws to a close at KilKare Speedway. Thank you. Good night. Have a good winter.